Hi, everybody. On behalf of EA Sports, welcome to the game. If you like Washington and you like Pittsburgh, you're watching a great one here about to unfold. Those two teams go together, this time indoors, unlike the Winter Classic when they played it in the rain. Along with Eddie Olczyk, I'm Mike Emmerich. When you think of these two teams, do you think about the squads or the... As we're about to begin, Sidney Crosby's won everything possible in the game of hockey. Now he'll see if he can win this faceoff. He's on the ice to put on another show in front of these fans. A fierce rivalry going back years between these two teams, and it continues right now with the opening faceoff begun. Pittsburgh's lugging it along in their own end, shifting gears. Good job with the stick. Hanging on to it up the wing. Good, quick stick. And possession reestablished by Carlson. Nicely into the zone. Loose puck captured by Malkin. And he slides it through mid-ice. Chip to Williams. This one comes into the possession of the guy who's supposed to stop all these. Washington setting things up at center. Mashed in. Snapping a pass to Kuznetsov. On to Johansson. On the outside, a shot. No time to react. Didn't need it. Save.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Directing that one to Backstrom. Breakaway. Outstanding stop. Daly's in his own end, headed towards center. Sent to the opposite corner by Hornquist. The Capitals in their own end in possession as they travel. Dumped in. Puck is grabbed by Daly. It's cleared back, and this forces a recoil. Backhander to the net, and another strong save. Gains the zone. Has it in his own end. Trying to go to Bonino. Shoots one. That's a good glove save. And here is the third voice of our crew, the man in the coldest place. Ice side, Ray Ferraro.
I like the way these two teams attack. There's no one way that you see them enter the zone, whether it's wide or through the middle. They get in on the cycle, they're aggressive on the forecheck, and they do get traffic to the front of the net.
Good work with the stick. Shoots, blocked. Drives to the crease. Gets it in a good place. Takes a shot. And the puck is grabbed by Beagle. Oh, he took that from the goalie. It was almost intercepted. Out at the blue line. Wow, we thought we'd see more of that earlier. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Puck taken hold of by Cullen. Receives that pass from the other side. Not through. Nearing the final minute. The Penguins lug that along through center ice. Good poke check by Carlson. Now it's directed to Ovechkin. Gathered in by Daly. Solid work defensively by Carlson. Shoots one. Got in the way of that one. First 20 minutes are finished here. We are scoreless. The goalies were strong. Bet you'd like to know what the shots were. 4 for the Penguins and 3 for the Capitals. Holtby's save has kept his team in it. At the end of the period, intermission, we have 20 minutes down. We have lots of time still to go. What are your thoughts so far, Edson?
Not a lot going on in that first period, Doc. Not a lot of shots on goal, but sometimes you got to tip your helmet to the defensive teams with the way they're able to defend. From the offensive point of view, they got to get more shots to the net.
Washington setting things up in their own end. In the defensive zone, he's holding on to it well. Wonderful poke check. And in flight over the line. Possession taken over by Osman. The Capitals leave their own end. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Just a backhand. Blockered away. Pittsburgh setting things up in the defensive zone. Passing one off now to Crosby. Pitching it to Backstrom. Terrific determination by Carlson. Knocked right off the stick. Long lead pass to Kessel. Good save there. And the puck taken over by Backstrom. Neutral zone carry. Gets in, looks over his options here. Wonderful chance to score, but no.
Well, there's a little bit of a luck involved there. The goalie was screened on a play. He couldn't see it, but he stopped it.
Goaltender comes out, and he's got the puck on that big blade. Possession taken by Niskanen. And in their own end, hanging on to it. Out in the slot, he scores! We've got a score in the game other than 0-0 now.
When you're in the low slot and a puck's on the backhand, you got to react quickly.
It was a wide open net, Edzo, when he went to shoot it, but what a great effort by the goaltender as he tried to dive back on the play. Just can't get there.
Washington's gotten a one-goal lead and lots of time left in the game. We're still in period number 2. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. The puck is fielded now by Eller. The Penguins are controlling in their own end.
10 minutes, 8 seconds.
Carried out of his own end towards center. Gets across, looks over his options. Sets up Shaw. Brings a shot. He scores! Washington's got their second goal of this game. There may be more. They've been heavily out shooting the opponent.
Washington goal scored by number 65.
Right in front. Solid pad save. It's under there somewhere. A whistle.
12 minutes, 24 seconds.
Murray's able to make an excellent stop here. That's a difficult scoring chance. The shooter thought he had him beat.
Under 7 minutes to go in the second. Just recently another goal, and so the lead is 2. Good face-off win. Brings a shot. He had the goalie beat and hit the iron. Just missed the net with that one.
You have to give yourself a chance. That puck cannot miss the net like that.
Pittsburgh's controlling play now up the wing. Nice poke check by Winning. Into the end of attack. Moving on through the neutral zone. Nice standing poke check by Cullen. That shot hit a man. Laid on to Kuhnhackl. Gathered up again by Wilson. Nice stand-up poke check there. Shoots! Oh, what a stop.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Moving it to Niskanen. Good quick poke check there. Propelled to Kuznetsov.
In the second period.
Shot, terrific challenge, outstanding save.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Nice face-off work. Slid to Carlson. Pass attempt to Ovechkin. Shot on. Nearly grazed the iron on that. We've played 2 periods here of a 3-period game. The best part of the day is coming up. Let's check out the shots on goal through those 2 periods. 10 for the Capitals and 5 for the Penguins.
Hey, hockey fans, follow the team all season long on the radio for every...
Burakovsky's goal advanced this for his team from a 1-goal lead to a 2 as we head to break.
At home or on your smartphone.
Third period just underway. Gains the zone. Chip to Williams. And thrown down to Kuznetsov. Great shooting position. No room for a pass. This is overwhelming. Snaps it to Alsner. He scores! 3 straight goals.
The goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Washington's goal has staked them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. Looking to Hornquist. The pass fails, and the puck goes skittering out to center. And possession established on the pickup by Olsen. Puck is thrown to Johansson. Good standing poke check. Grabbed by Carlson. Smart recovery by Johansson. Holtby's able to handle this one. Pitching this one to Alsner. Snapping a pass to Oshie. Gets in. What'll he do? A breakaway. Solid work there by Hagelin. Pittsburgh's moving the puck up the wing. Shoots one. Score. Castle.
Thinking about taking a wrist shot, it's all about weight transfer. Transferring your weight from your back foot to your front foot when you're shooting that puck. That's exactly what happened there.
Pittsburgh's deficit is now just 2. Third period, still time to go. Let's go, guys. Washington's got another face-off win. On to Eller. Score! They struck back fast, didn't they? Washington's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. The Penguins in their own end, ready in attack. That one is knifed down. Look at this chance. The Capitals ready in attack back in the defensive zone. It's dumped in. That one comes back. Goalie's allowed to handle this puck, and he does. Directing that one to Eller. Shoots. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
You want to score goals, you got to get to this area of the ice.
Washington's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. Lots on that to Williams. Possession seized by Cullen. Broke that play up at center. Corralled by Cullen. Goalie out of the net, puck on his stick. Trying to go to Kuznetsov. Takes that pass from the other point man. Then he's all alone. Carried from the defensive zone. Now it's directed to Ovechkin. Good solid defensive play there. Passing one off now to Hornquist. The Capitals control the play in their own end. Moved along and in. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Lets it go. Hey, lightning like glove save. Gets play stopped.
Holtby's able to make the save. He didn't get much help from the guy in front of him. He had to make a pretty nice stop there.
Washington's prevailed on another faceoff. Approaching the final minute in this game. Gathered in by Orpik. Pitching it to Winning. Murray is able to keep this play moving. Moving it to Crosby. Keeps it going up the wing. Used the stick well, didn't he? That one by Alsner. Right near the line, can he keep it going? A shot. Didn't get through. And a good job in the goal crease. Fires. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity. And the pickup. The Penguins up the wing are moving the puck. Give that goalie credit for another. Pass attempt to Orpik. That shot, score! Well, it'll look good in the box score tomorrow. The Penguins have gotten one. A little more respectable, but they trail by a whopping score. Can they turn this into some sort of positive to continue the rest of the way and maybe give us hope that this isn't going to be a cakewalk? Laid on to Malkin.
Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 40.
The clock is at zeros. The game is over. The Capitals have won big in this one.
Much easier to play with the puck as they did all night long.